Marvel Rivals Hot Takes Part 2. In my humble opinion, this game should not have its ban system locked behind the diamond rank threshold. Every rank should have a fair chance to ban whatever hero they don't want to deal with, or ban a hero that can ruin their team comp's win conditions. Bans are the only method of defense teams have against some of the BS team comps that are emerging in ranked right now. I'm looking at you, 3 tanks, 3 healers, wannabe GOATs comp. And denying players below Diamond the ability to ban whoever they want is counterproductive in terms of creating a healthy ranked environment, in my opinion. Second, I don't think Jeff should be able to kamikaze his life when he's in his ultimate. Put the guns, pitchforks, and guillotines away. Give me a second to explain myself. Just hear a brother out. Being able to Shark 2 his enemies off the map is fine, because it gives them a fair chance to try to use their movement abilities to jump back onto the map and have a fighting chance. However, just this week alone, I have seen multiple videos, including one of myself, of Jeff getting a lucky 5-man or 6-man ultimate and then committing literal seppuku off the map to ensure that the enemy team can't fight back and that the team loses the game because of it. In my opinion, that's a cheap way to lose a hard-fought game. And the fact that he can sacrifice himself to make sure that the devoured team has no counterplay is a cheap and dumb gameplay mechanic for all of its intents and purposes. Third, Psylocke should not do that much damage considering how relatively easy she is and how much survivability she has. Her ultimate is one of the most BS, oh no, I'm too far behind enemy lines, let me press this big red get out of jail free card button that I have ever seen in my life. And that's saying something, because I've had the pleasure of living through the League of Legends Season 3 Kassadin era, if you know what I mean. In my opinion, I think it's fine for an assassin to have a lethal ultimate, as they are designed to win a 1v1 versus any character in the game, barring a few tanks. However, I think her ultimate is toxic, mainly because you can't target her or do damage to her when she's performing it. So if she just activates it and you happen to be close by on accident, you just get handed a free death without any prior warning otherwise. Fourth, that null symbiote map, Clintar or whatever it's called, is the worst and most toxic map to play in the game, and I bet some of y'all can agree with me on that one. That first point feels like literal cancer to both take and defend. The push the cart path is a scam too. It sets you up to take free poke damage on attack, and on defense it has too much space on the sides for you to get flanked from, which makes it really hard to have clean teamfights, as there is always some DPS flanking around the back trying to have a conversation with your backline. Lastly, I don't know about y'all, but I love the loss protection system that is currently implemented into Ranked. After years of playing ranked modes in video games, I have always had the unlucky get on at night and play my first 2 games and immediately lose and get discouraged, so I get off for the day. The loss protection feature is low-key nice because you'll feel less anxiety about free falling in Ranked if you happen to get a couple of unlucky losses in a row.